Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. Some measurable snow in Fargo, significant snow to the north. The latest in your roads and radar coming up right now.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Thanks to my sponsors at Robert Gibb & Sons, and thanks to you for your trust in weather. Winter storm warnings for the International Falls area up to the North Shore in the Duluth area and points north. As we take a look at the radar, there's a band of snow making its way through northwest parts of Minnesota. Another band here in the north central part. Some of the heavier stuff moving up into the Arrowhead right now with a trailing band behind it and a radar that has fallen quiet here in the Mayville area at this particular time. But all that said, there is a fairly heavy band working its way through the Grand Rapids area right now, up towards areas just north of Virginia and Hibbing, up near the northwest angle here. We do have some heavier snow near Lake of the Woods, War Road, and Badette, and Thief River Falls and Red Lake Falls picking up a narrow band at this particular hour. Here's a look at a couple of the road conditions. Let's start with North Dakota. In the northeast zone, we have all of these purple counties. That's a travel alert. That means some significant wintry conditions exist there. The heavier band of snow has moved out of that particular area at this time, but it has impacted area roads. Here's a look at I-29 near Hillsboro, giving you an idea of what it looks like there. And you can certainly see that the coverage is over both lanes of the interstate. So all four lanes have some coverage of snow and or ice as you look across the area there at the Buxton Exchange. North of the Grand Forks area, let's go up here at not far from the Bozeman exit up here, and you'll see something very similar. So a coating of snow and ice on the area roads. Devil's Lake zone, let's take a look right in town here and show you what we have going on there. Very icy looking cameras there, so some wetness made its way over, and then it looks like it's frozen onto Highway 2 there. So some pretty icy roads taking shape here. This goes all the way out to the Minot zone, where Minot is showing similar looking camera lenses here. Very icy, as some rain and freezing rain likely made its way down during the overnight hours. Highway 83 at Washburn looks pretty clear at this particular time. Roads there are reported to be wet, and that's the same thing for western Stutsman County. As you look at I-94, where things begin to look white is as you get through Jamestown and points east of there. So just a little bit or evidence of snow and ice mix there in the Jamestown zone. Then you get out towards Valley City and the Ariska Rest area, and it's completely covering the interstate out in that particular area with some ice and snow. So keep that in mind. West Fargo, by the way, that photo is not available. Let's go out here to Castleton, and you'll see that we do have coverage on the side of the highway there, but not as much on the highway. Grand Forks, a report there of significant snow over 4 to 5 inches, and this is what your highway looks like as a beat truck marches on up in the Northern Valley, and that's at Grand Forks. A quick look at Minnesota, shall we? So there's that travel alert once again in the northeast zone of North Dakota and in Minnesota. The colors are different here. We do have the winter storm warning highlighted in that shade there. All of these pink roads are completely covered as reported by the DOT there in northern Minnesota, and even this Highway 75 corridor here through the Georgetown area showing some coverage. So as we take a look at the FM area, let's go to one where, it looks like these camera shots here are a little bit on the old side. So not sure what's going on with the cameras here. Maybe it's, I'll click on one and see up here by Highway 9. This is old. This was taken, a couple of days ago. So these are not functioning properly here on my site. I don't know if they're updating for you, but essentially the road conditions are, the cameras just aren't. So road conditions showing complete coverage up here in the northern zone of Minnesota at this particular hour of snow, and that is where the heavier snow is. Here's a look at some snowfall reports that we have across the area for the morning thus far, and it's still snowing, so they will likely still be coming in. If you have a report, post that right here in this post, and we'll take care of that as well. Here you go. Taking a look around the great US of A, we see some snow up there in Washington State at the Oregon line. Oregon State is what it looks like. Now, as we zoom into our neck of the woods, we have 1 6.5-inch report coming in from Mayville. So Mayville, big winner so far. Grand Forks reporting 5.3 inches. Sharon, North Dakota, reporting 5 inches as well. Up here in that Grand Forks zone is where it looks like some good size reports here. The Grand Forks area reporting 4 to 5 inches and 5.5 inches of fresh snow. Mayville with 6.5 inches. We do have a couple of reports near 2 to 3 inches near Findlay. And then as we cross the river, Ada reporting 2 inches of snow so far. 4.5 inches in Gonvick, 4 inches in Pinewood, and 2 up in the Greenbush area. And that's what we have in so far with those bands of snow continuing there. So again, not a terribly high amount of snow in our zone as of yet, but definitely some impacts on area roads. Another look at the forecast. Let's see if this will work through here as we load up this on the latest update. So most of the snow is exiting into Minnesota now. Here is a look at that hourly updated forecast for you, and we'll take a look at this. Let me make sure it's the most recent one available. And it is. Okay, here we go. So the snow showers that we have now across North Dakota, will wind down. The gustiest of the winds are over us right now. And as we head into the midday hour, so as we get to around 10 a.m. to noon, most of the snow showers will be focused up north. Notice that it looks like it's over, but it's not, as we continue to see the low pressure intensify over central Minnesota. So Lake of the Woods County, Beltrami County, from the Red Lakes area right south into that Walker area, will see prolonged snow for several hours here. So this area, including Lake of the Woods County, will see prolonged periods of snow, and that will continue to add up as well in northern Wisconsin before the snow exits first as we go towards midnight tonight, and then the wind will still be blowing after that. How much snow are we talking about? Looks like we got another weather wiggle wobbling in as we head into your Monday as things try to warm up out west. This is a warm front type of an event there. But let's take a look at the snowfall potential with this system as we get toward the end of the run here. So let's go ahead and see. All right, so as we go through the event, it looks like Lake of the Woods County can expect upwards of 3 to 4 more inches of snow, and we're going to see higher amounts as you go up in towards, say, Baudette and points east towards Rainy Lake, Lake Capitogama out there in northern parts of Minnesota, and the North Shore picking up 4 to 9 inches of snow as forecast. So a refresher for you on Hutch's forecast of snowfall amounts with this event. Here's the snapshot of the event as we go through this morning. Here is a look at the snowfall expected. We're right in line there. Grand Forks in the 2 to 5 plus window exactly as you look across the area. Mayville was in that higher pocket with a 6-inch report there. So this higher pocket of snow is in bands, one band working its way through the northeastern zone of North Dakota with some ice and snow, and that extends all the way out toward the North Shore, where Hutch's forecast is 4 to 9 plus inches of snow. Not so much in Brainerd. Fargo picking up 0.7 inches here in South Moorhead. I just measured that, and that is a quick look at your latest. Remember, you can always get the latest on hutchesweather.com. If you have a photo of you measuring snow, go ahead and take a look at the viewer pick section and upload your photos right there. Thanks to all my fine sponsors on Hutch's Weather here, including my friends at Evco. Evco is a petroleum company that can supply you and your operation with all of the lubricants that you need for the season that is upcoming. Give my friend Chris a call over at Evco. Tell them that Hutch sent you, and have them, well, they pride themselves in their service. So have them swing by. They deliver right to your area. They're in Detroit Lakes, but they serve a 200-mile radius all the way into North Dakota as well. So give them a call at Evco and take a look at Hutch's Weather for the very latest, not only in the radar and interactive, but the snowfall amounts that we just showed you, as well as those road conditions, all important, will all be updated there. Thanks so very much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk again soon.